RALEIGH Professional football careers aren't exactly made or broken by the NFL Combine, but they can certainly be shaped in Indianapolis. With 6 former NC State players invited for the second year in a row to the event, all 6 were under massive scrutiny as they were picked apart by NFL scouts, coaches and general managers over the last several days. Whether it was Ryan Finley's surprising 40-yard dash, Garrett Bradbury's strong bench press numbers or Germaine Pratt laying out in a drill, the Wolfpack represented in a big way in Indy. Now that the scouting combine has concluded, here's a look back at how each player fared on the big stage. Height, 6 foot 2 7/8, weight, 306 hand size, 10.5 arm length, 31 6/8 wingspan, 76.5 3-cone drill, 7.41 seconds, no. 1 out of 39. Bench press, 34 reps, no. 2 out of 47, 40-yard dash, 4.92 seconds, number 3 out of 38, 20-yard shuttle, 4.53 seconds, tied for no. 5 out of 40, vertical jump, 31 inches, tied for no. 7 out of 39. Broad jump, 104 inches, tied for no. 27 out of 41. No Wolfpack player, and probably no other offensive lineman in the combine, did more to help themselves than Bradbury. Viewed as one of the top centers in the draft coming in by many, he maintained that status and likely moved to a first-round lock by placing in the top 5 of nearly every category among offensive linemen. According to one metric, Bradbury actually graded out as the number 3 overall center to ever participate in the NFL Combine. In fact, he's already being looked as a potential replacement for former Carolina Panthers center Ryan Khalil, something NFL research touched on following his outing in Indy. Only time will tell where Bradbury ultimately lands in the NFL, but the no. 16 overall pick for the Panthers is looking increasingly popular as a landing spot, unless Carolina opts to trade back. Ryan Finley, quarterback, height, 6 foot 4, weight, 213 hand size, 9.5 arm length, 32 7/8 wingspan, 77 1/8 broad jump, 116 inches, tied for no. 4 of 27, 20-yard shuttle, 4.2 seconds, no. 4 of 13, 40-yard dash, 4.73 seconds, no. 6 out of 28, vertical jump, 30.5 inches, tied for number 10 out of 28, 3-cone drill, 7.2 seconds, no. 11 of 13, bench press, DNP. Coming into the NFL Combine, Finley wasn't exactly viewed as an athletic quarterback with the potential to scramble. He likely still won't be taken as a dual-threat signal caller, but a 4.73 40-yard dash nearly put him inside the top 5 of all QBs, while his broad jump and 20-yard shuttle put him at no. 4 overall at the position. His numbers as a whole didn't exactly blow scouts away. Remember, there are only 13 players in some of these drills, but he did draw comparisons to another QB that did the same at the Combine years ago. I could just see him being that quarterback the Patriots try to find in the second or third round, Daniel Jeremiah of NFL Network explained, to try and be that next one up if Tom Brady ever does decide to retire. Finley still has some work to do at his pro day, including throwing to familiar targets in Kelvin Harmon and Jacoby Myers. But after silencing some critics on his athleticism, improved strength and crisp passes at his pro day would go a long way toward locking him near the first 2 days of the draft. Germaine Pratt, linebacker, height, 6'2", 1/2 weight, 240 hand size, 9 1/8 arm length, 31 5/8 wingspan, 75 3/8 bench press, 24 reps, tied for no. 6 out of 28, 40-yard dash, 4.57, tied for no. 7 out of 22, vertical jump, 32.5 inches, tied for number 17 out of 24. Broad jump, 116, tied for no. 20 out of 25, 3-cone drill, DNP shuttle, DNP. Only one defensive player was invited to the NFL Combine from NC State, but he was one of the most impressive of the entire event. Germaine Pratt not only wowed scouts and coaches with his bench press numbers and 40-yard dash time, but went all out on his drill work, too. Germaine Pratt at Germaine Pratt 7, putting on a show at the NFL Combine, at NFLpic.twitter.com/Zem4WP6doc, Pack Pride, at Pack Pride, March 3, 2019. Some are already connecting the dots between Eddie Faulkner and Pratt when it comes to the Steelers' need for a linebacker in this coming draft. Given his solid coverage skills, great speed for a linebacker and outstanding tackling abilities in open space, Pratt's performance in Indy only solidified him as one of the top 10 linebackers in the class, which could net him a spot in the first 2 days of the draft. Tyler Jones, offensive lineman, height 6'3", weight 306, hand size 9 3/4 arm length 33 3/4 wingspan 81.5 vertical jump 31.5 inches, no. Out of 39. Broad jump 111 inches, tied for no. 10 out of 41. Recone drill 7.75 seconds, tied for number 16 out of 39. Bench press 23 reps, tied for no. 26 out of 47. 20-yard shuttle 4.82 seconds, no. 28 out of 40, 40-yard dash, DNP. Though he didn't exactly set the world on fire like his former O-line mate Bradbury, Jones did stand out in several drills. Jones' vertical jump and broad jump likely aren't going to help him once he gets to the NFL, but those numbers do stand out for scouts. If he can improve on any of those numbers in his pro day, having offensive line needy teams out to look at Bradbury will be hugely beneficial for him and Ron Prescott in Raleigh. Kelvin Harmon, wide receiver, height 6'2", 1/2 weight 221, hand size 9.5 arm length 32.5 wingspan 75.5 bench press 18 reps, tied for no. 8 of 42. Recone drill 7.15 seconds, no. 21 of 29. 20-yard shuttle 4.32 seconds, number 23 of 33. 40-yard dash 4.60, tied for number 32 of 37. Vertical jump 32.5 inches, tied for no. 36 of 42. Broad jump 117 inches, tied for no. 34 of 42. Kelvin Harmon doesn't have blazing speed, and it showed at the Combine, but this was known going into Indianapolis. What's also known is that he has ball skills, high-pointing abilities and athleticism to be a first-round pick. While his film already proves it, he'll have to do it all over again in his pro day. Never been the fastest guy on the field, but I'll always be one of the best. Kelvin Harmon, at wide receiver 3, March 4, 2019. Jacoby Myers, wide receiver, height 6'1", 5/8", weight 203, hand size 9.5 arm length 32 wingspan 76.5, 20-yard shuttle 4.23 seconds, tied for no. 13 out of 33. Recone drill 7.07 seconds, tied for number 15 out of 29. Vertical jump 37.0 inches, tied for no. 16 out of 42. Bench press 13 reps, tied for no. 25 out of 42. Broad jump 118 inches, no. 33 out of 42. 40-yard dash 4.63 seconds, tied for no. 34 out of 37. Much like Harmon, Myers wasn't exactly expected to blow anyone away with his overall speed, but his shiftiness shined through over the weekend in the shuttle and cone drills. Ranking in the top end of all wideouts in those departments, Myers' reliable hands and ability to work in small amounts of space are perfect for what NFL teams are looking for in a slot WR.